Do not look away. That sparrow you saw this morning, the one sitting on your fence, or your rooftop, or right outside your window, it was not just sitting there, it was watching. Not today, not this week. For months, it has been watching you for months, learning your face, memorizing your routine, studying every single thing about the way you live. And the most unsettling part, it remembers every single detail. And right now, somewhere outside, it is doing it again. Before we get into exactly how deep this goes, if that opening just gave you chills, hit that like button right now. Welcome to SparrowMind4. If you are new here, where we reveal the side of bird science that nobody else is brave enough to talk about, subscribe and hit the bell, and drop a comment. Does your sparrow stare at you sometimes for no reason? After this video, you will know exactly why. Think back. When did you first notice that sparrow in your backyard? A few weeks ago? A month? Maybe longer. Here is what nobody tells you. The day you noticed it was not the first day it noticed you. By the time you looked up and thought, oh, there is a bird, that bird had already been watching you for days, maybe weeks. It had already mapped your morning routine. It had already clocked what time you leave the house. It had already memorized the sound of your back door. You thought you discovered a bird in your backyard, but the truth is, it had already discovered you, long before you ever looked up. Here is where it gets genuinely unsettling. Your sparrow does not just recognize you generally. It has a specific detailed memory of your face. Researchers at Princeton discovered that sparrows can distinguish between individual human faces with stunning accuracy, not just tall versus short, and not just male versus female. Your specific face, your specific features, your specific expressions. And once it has that face stored, it never forgets it. Scientists tested this by having researchers threaten sparrow nests, then return weeks later in completely different clothes, different shoes, different jacket, different hat. The sparrows reacted to the same people every single time because it was never tracking your clothes. It was tracking your face. And right now, your face is stored in that tiny bird's brain, permanent. Now here is the part that truly changed. How I see these birds. That sparrow has not just seen you once and remembered. It has been building a profile on you over months. Month 1, it learned your face. Month 2, it mapped your routine. Month 3, it started predicting your behavior. Scientists call this progressive behavioral mapping. Every single day that sparrow spends in your backyard, it adds new information to what it already knows about your moods, your patterns, your reactions. By now, that bird probably knows more about your daily life than most people who have known you for years. Think about that. A creature the size of your hand has been quietly building a detailed picture of your life, thought one morning at a time. But here is the question nobody ever asks. Why? Why does this tiny bird spend so much energy remembering your face? The answer is more emotional than science expected. Your sparrow does not memorize every human face it encounters, only the ones that matter, the ones that affect its survival, the ones that feel safe, the ones it has decided. I will build my life near this person. Out of every face it has ever seen, it chose to remember yours, not your neighbor's, not the stranger who walked past last Tuesday. Yours. Because at some point in those early weeks of watching you, it made a decision. You were safe, you were calm, you were the one. And from that moment, it committed. Every morning, every afternoon, every evening, watching, remembering, staying. And here is what I want you to sit with for a moment. That sparrow outside your window is not a random bird. It is not background noise. It is not just part of the scenery. It is a living creature that looked at you, specifically you, and decided, this is the face I will remember. This is the person I will watch. This is the human I will spend my life near. Months of watching, months of learning, months of quietly being there, on your fence, in your tree, outside your window, all because of a decision it made about you a long time ago. The next time you see it, and you will, look back, really look, because it has been looking at you for a long time. The sparrow that remembers your face has been watching you for months, and now you know. If this video made you feel something you did not expect, smash that like button right now and tell me in comments, how long has your sparrow been in your backyard? A week? A month? Longer? Drop it below. I reply to every single one. Make sure you are subscribed. Until then, keep watching, keep wondering, and I will see you in the next one.